Ghanaian internationals. Now Stephen Appiah, Kwame Ayew. Ball intercepted. And it's Haruna Idrisu and John Mensah, but Richard Kingston pops up. John Pencil is showing great desire. Enoch Suglo. Good ball from Stephen Amwa, but Kobe Woyome has been flagged offside.
He just purchased himself a plot of land at the right-hand side of attack. Just look at that. Just waiting for that ball. Couldn't chop it either. I think they are playing a bit safe. The Parliamentary select 11.
Here is Mohamed Gago, a member of the Black Stars team of 1991 that won gold at the Italy Under-17 Championship. He went on to represent Ghana at the Black Setlights, the Black Meteors and the Black Stars as well. He captained Udinese at a point in time in his career. John Pencil. Here is Mohamed Gago. He wants to put one through for Akono. Here is CK Akono. He's got Kwame Ayew in front of him. But it's a good tackle from Honorable Ernest Nogbe. With a lovely control. Here is Haruna Idrisu. He's got Kobe Woyome on the right. Haruna Idrisu. Here is the Honorable Stephen Appiah. Enimano Ama. But John Mensah takes possession. Here is Honorable Steve Amwa. Cross goes in, and John Mensah is caught ball watching. A chance for the Parliament select side, and the ball has gone out. Honorable Patrick Yadom has kicked the ball outside for a goal kick.
See, that was a good cross. My questions were being asked of who was attacking that one.
Good ball from Sam Johnson to Augustin Ahemfo. He can't find Opokunte. Honorable Ernest Nogbe's pass resulted in a temporary hold-up. Emmanuel Anyomi is in. Here is CK Connor on the right side. He finds John Pencil. Pencil with a cross. No problems for the goalkeeper, Ebenezer Duya.
That was a good catch. That was also a good cross in from the right-hand side from John Pencil.
Some lovely skill from the Parliament select side. The Honorable Patrick Watson. Akono, Opokunti, Kwame Ayew. The free kick for the ex-Black Stars players.
It's interesting how they keep stringing the passes through the middle of the pitch. You could see that attempted through ball for Opokunti, but the referee had already blown her whistle for a foul.
Unfortunately, the Honorable Patrick Watson can't control that ball.
He looks exhausted already after that run.
Exhausted. It's already 15 minutes. And to think about the fact that these are not professional footballers, at least for the Parliamentarians and the select side, they don't play football, but they've been able to be on this pitch for 15 minutes.
Yeah, and to also talk about the fact that they are yet to concede against the once professional footballers.
Absolutely.
And most of these parliamentarians and ministers used to be footballers during their youthful days.
But they never took it up professionally.
Not at all.
A handful with a chance, and he's missed from a very promising position. It's 0-0. Parliament select side 0. Ex-national team footballers 0.
They've been the better side. Created the most chances already, but they've not been able to convert, and that was a glaring chance for getting a handful.
Stephen Appiah. Too much on that ball for a corner.
He still thinks he has it. El Capitano. I think he's asking to be served already, Stephen Appiah.
Here is Stephen Amwa. Yusuf Jaja.
It's interesting to see that matchup between John Mensah and Honorable Haruna Idrisu. He keeps policing him.
Yes, Honorable Watson looking for Kobe Warrior, but John Mensah steps up for Richard Kingston. Familiar foes. Free kick for the ex-internationals. Honorable Patrick Yadom bringing down John Pencil.
They're really moving the ball well, the ex-footballers.
Akono finds Pencil. Pencil with a cross. Ahimfo controls it down, trying to find a corner, but Enesuglo from the Parliament 11 takes possession. Here's Honorable Boateng. Honorable Boateng. Haruna Idrisu is calling for the ball.
He's felt isolated for long.
That's audacious and very selfish on the part of Honorable Boateng.
Yeah, he was demanding for the run from Honorable Haruna Idrisu. He was asking him to make the move into space instead of trying to get closer to him.
It's 22 minutes already and there are no goals so far here at the Accra Stadium. Here is Honorable Boateng. Stephen Amwa. Emmanuel Anyomi to Yusuf Jaja. Jaja is playing very well. Stephen Amwa. Honorable Boateng. Final touch is a throw-in.
Too many heavy touches. Quite a lot of weight on the passes they've been given, the staff in Parliament Select.
Stevie Amwa. Now, Honorable Boateng. Sam Johnson feeling the heat from that ball, but he's able to stop the run for a throw into the Parliament 11.
And the forward players of the Parliament 11 asking for some urgency on the balls to be moved quicker.
Akono has made way for Lai Kingston and Stephen Appiah has made way for Gordon Atram.
Looks more like for like, if you should ask me. Stephen Appiah for Godwin Atram. Quite similar profiles, both players.
Here is Lai to Mogago. Atram is beaten to it. Here is Honorable Boateng. Now Stephen Amwa. This is a big chance for Stephen Amwa with his left foot, but it's a feeble drive from Amwa.
At least he will manage to get that one on target. Amwa could see did well to control that one, set it up onto his left foot. But that shot isn't beating Kingston on 80 day.
And it's interesting how the organizers have been able to bring along students from the SHS schools selected in the Greater Accra region to grace the occasion. It's a wonderful spectacle.
Yeah, it's the Democracy Cup. It's the curtain raiser. You need all these kids to be here to witness some of these greats.
Here is Kobe Woyome trying to find Jaja, but Ama Senegal steps up. Now Atram giving the ball away.
Honorable Haruna Idrisu.
He's cutting a frustrated figure because he ain't getting all the supplies.
Yeah. Could say he's playing as a standing number 9 in this game. He's barely made any movement up front.
Don't forget, he recently made about 7.8 million euros from the transfer of Fatawi Sahakut from Sporting Lisbon to Leicester City. It was part of the initial agreement for onward sale. So Haruna will be smiling to the bank even if the Parliamentarians don't win. Here is Gordon Atram. The flag is up for offside against Atram.
Yeah, he cashed in big time on the youngster, but he should be playing very well because maybe that might allow his stock to rise also if he decides to switch to football anytime soon.
Here is Haruna Idrisu. Tries to go past Emmanuel Ama, but John Mensah will mop up for the X-Stars. And Ahimfo has withdrawn all the way back to help in defensive duties. Here is Lai Kingston. He wants to take the initiative. He puts one through for Kwame Ayew. But Ediano is out already.
That was just too heavy for Kwame Ayew to deal with. Such an effortless way to win the ball.
Chance for Gordon Atram. Here is Atram and Honorable Anyomi with some good defending, and he's asking Gordon Atram to get up. There's no foul.
He used to be a footballer. Get up. I don't think that was a penalty, not even a foul to start with.
Kobe Woyome, Yusuf Jaja, Steve Amwa, Haruna Idrisu. But the flag goes up. It's offside, the goal won't count, but that's a brilliant effort from the Honorable Haruna Idrisu.
We saw him try one a couple of minutes ago from halfway line, and a smile on his face. Just look at that. He's just not being mobile enough this afternoon. If he had just withdrawn a couple of yards, backwards, that would have been a legitimate goal. But that was a good try from Honorable Haruna Idrisu.
Free kick, and Opokunti is unhappy with a tackle on him. He's an old man and he's thinking, why'd you bring me down this manner? The Honorable Anyomi is getting very physical.
Of course.
It's the same guy that fouled Gordon Atram.
I think they've realized they need that physicality in midfield.
It's getting interesting at this point. Free kick. Are you thinking Atram is going to go for goal?
He has it in him. He could.
And Atram bends one straight into the wall. He finds Opokunti. Lovely dummy from Opokunti, but Sam Johnson is late for it. Honorable Anyomi's first touch goes out. This 30 minutes already and no goals.
Yeah, and that's where you could say that Parliamentary Select 11 have done a great job.
Now Atram. Mensah Ibrahim. Go play for Mensah Ibrahim. There's a big chance for the Parliament 11. Can they score? Oh, brilliant play. Oh, lovely defending from John Pencil. This is world class. That's the reason he's a former Fulham, West Ham and Leicester defender. Brilliant job done by Ibrahim.
He did it all on his own. Full length of the pitch. Dummies sent on the late down. And that intervention from John Mensah. John Pencil earlier on with that last gasp clearance. And for a moment, everyone was up.
We thought it was a goal for this young man, Ibrahim Mensah.
That was an ambitious run from him. Wow.
It's getting exciting by the minute.
Simply incredible.
Here is Emmanuel Amar to John Pencil, former Fulham, Maccabi Tel Aviv and West Ham defender. These days he's an assistant coach of the Black Stars, deputizing for Otto Addo. And I've seen the likes of the Honorable Neil Van der Poel, Honorable Abdul Salam, and a couple of MPs warming up in anticipation of getting an entry pretty soon. I've seen the Honorable Mahama Yariga as well.
Quite some reinforcement they've got on the bench.
Absolutely.
And after that glorious chance gone begging, you can see the intensity gradually rising. Doesn't look like an exhibition match anymore.
Not at all. Here's Honorable Watson. It's a big chance for the Parliamentarians, and they've opened the scoring. The Parliament Select side lead the ex-Ghanaian footballers by 1-0. Honorable Boateng, Patrick Boateng, has scored for the Parliament 11.
Tell you what, you need to be here. You need to be at the Accra Sports Stadium. But what about that for a pass? And the first touch was just perfect to move away from the defender. And just look at that pass. Straight from the center circle. And Honorable Patrick Boateng with that world-class first touch. Slotting that one past Richard Kingston.
Can you believe it? The ex-footballers are down by 1-0 against the Parliament Select side. And Richard Kingston left confused.
Ironically, that should be a goal being scored by the ex-players. Looking at the quality of the pass and the finish.
kick and straight to the goalkeeper of the Parliament Select side, Ediano. Like he knows he could have done better.
Yeah, he knows. Went for par.
Here is Ibrahim Mensah. Chance for the Parliament of Ghana. But Richard Kingston will not be beaten this time. He gets it right this time, Kingston.
That was a good dribble to move off his marker. I just overhit too much. Kingston did well to grab that. Good awareness.
Here is Johnson to Mohamed Gago. Lai Kingston. Lai Kingston stepped out of his role as a Black Starlets coach a couple of months ago. A decision some described as very bizarre. Looking at the promise he showed, Emmanuel Ama would not be beaten by Jaja. That's great alertness from the former Ghana international.
I think they need to take it easy with the press. We're with a full press already. And after every press, you can see one player holds a part of his body.
Enoch Suglo. Here's the goal scorer, Honorable Patrick Boateng. He wants to get support. He switches to the right. Here's Enoch Suglo. A chance for the Parliament side. Can they get it? Honorable Boateng, can he get his second goal? And they are just toying around the ex-players. Ama Senegal with a clearance.
Looks like there's been a switch of jerseys here. I just can't believe it's the Emmys.
Atram racing for the ball, but it goes out for a goal kick.
They are totally dominating the ex-players. Showing so much quality.
It's unbelievable. It's interesting to see these parliamentarians coming together in one team, but when they go to the floor of Parliament, they are arguing on opposite sides. It tells you that football can only be the uniting factor and the tool for unity amongst the rank and file of the population of Ghana. And I think this idea, muted by the Speaker of Parliament and Primeval Media, has been amazing, and we're seeing the results right now.
Tell you what, Nana, football has become...
Kwame Ayew with a chance to equalize. Kwame Ayew, and that's some good defending. Clever defending coming from Honorable Patrick Yadom.
That was some good defending. That was a last gut intervention there. Could have been 1-1.
Ayew goes down, free kick for the ex-players.
Some good goalkeeping skills being exhibited by Arno. Some good reflexes.
Stephen Amwa is going off. The Deputy Finance Minister goes off. He's had a decent game, Steve Amwa. We call him Stika.
He's been very, very sharp.
He's member of Parliament for Shires constituency. Right to the floor.
If you score from a feather distance, just look at that. Great skill and technique from Godwin Atram. Could only come off the crossbar. We're talking about, all these parliamentarians meeting here together. As one tells you that football transcends religion, political affiliations, and anything you can think of that creates division in our society. I believe it's a very, very good initiative from the Honorable Speaker to come up with this. And since it's also an election year, we are just a couple of months away from the general elections. I believe this could serve, as a goodwill message to Ghanaians that you know, we could come together if we want to, because it's beautiful here this afternoon, Nana.
The Parliament 11 in possession. Haruna Idrisu. Ama Senegal has been a thorn in the flesh of the Honorable Haruna Idrisu. It was John Mensah, but now Ama has gone to take up that role after the exit of Mensah.
I feel he's been wasteful to Honorable Haruna Idrisu. Should be doing better sometimes. A lot is being required of him from his teammates. Been so isolated all afternoon.
Honorable Patrick Yadom.
Look at the bench of the staff and Parliamentary select team, and it's quite tough over there.
Yes, I've seen a couple of my friends. I've seen Mahama Yariga, I've seen Al-Hassan Suhini. I've also seen my mentor and my commentary teacher, Nilante van der Poy, former member of parliament for the Ododio constituency and former minister of youth and sports. Wow. It's interesting to see all of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Jaja is coming off. So it's halftime at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's the Democracy Cup 2024 put together by Primeval Media and the Parliament of Ghana, spearheaded by the Honorable Speaker of Parliament. So it's the MPs and staff of Parliament 1, the ex-Black Stars players 0. Goal scored by the Honorable Patrick Boateng. Halftime 1-0 for the parliamentarians and the workers.
You are just joining the action. You would be quite surprised seeing the MPs, the Parliamentary select team, beating the ex-footballers, but they've really worked hard for it and they've been the better side in the first 45.
It's our coverage of the 2024 Democracy Cup. This is the curtain raiser between the parliamentarians and the ex-footballers. It's half-time at the Accra Sports Stadium. The Parliament select side 1. Ex-Black Stars players 0.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to announce the arrival of the Speaker of the Parliament of the Republic of Ghana, the Right Honourable Alpha Sumana Pape. Please do a big round of applause as we welcome our special guest of honor, the Speaker of Parliament of the Republic of Ghana, Honourable Alpha Pape. Another legend of the game, a former US Champions winner, also warming up. In a few moments, I'm also going to be seeing a football on the pitch as the legends switch machine forward and change the game. Ladies and gentlemen, as the situation now, it's Parliamentary 1, Black Star Legends nil.
Tell you what, you need to be here. You need to be at the Accra Sports Stadium. But what about that for a pass? And the first touch was just perfect to move away from the defender. And just look at that pass. Straight from the center circle. And Honorable Patrick Boateng with that world-class first touch. Slotting that one past Richard Kingston.
Can you believe it? The ex-footballers are down by 1-0 against the Parliament select side. And Richard Kingston left confused.
Ironically, that should be a goal being scored by the ex-players. Looking at the quality of the pass and the finish. Tell you what, you need to be here. You need to be at the Accra Sports Stadium. But what about that for a pass? And the first touch was just perfect to move away from the defender. And just look at that pass. Straight from the center circle. And Honorable Patrick Boateng with that world-class first touch. Slotting that one past Richard Kingston.
Can you believe it? The ex-footballers are down by 1-0 against the Parliament select side. And Richard Kingston left Confused.
Ironically, that should be a goal being scored by the ex-players. Looking at the quality of the pass and the finish. Tell you what, you need to be here. You need to be at the Accra Sports Stadium. But what about that for a pass? And the first touch was just perfect to move away from the defender. And just look at that pass. Straight from the center circle. And Honorable Patrick Boateng with that world-class first touch. Slotting that one past Richard Kingston.
Can you believe it? The ex-footballers are down by 1-0 against the Parliament select side. And Richard Kingston left confused.
Ironically, that should be a goal being scored by the ex-players. Looking at the quality of the pass and the finish.
Adua grabs it for the Parliamentarians. Here is Kobe Woyome. Until recently was the chairman of the Parliament Select Committee on Sports and Culture. Sam Johnson, Opokunti, Sam Johnson. He goes down from the challenge of Enoch Suglo, no foul. Here is Honorable Jaja, lovely skill from the Ayawaso North MP. Jaja lives in Nima Mamo Biso. You can understand he's familiar with this game so much. Now Haruna Idrisu. He wants to score from this distance. Richard Kingston is struggling, but that's an audacious attempt from Haruna Idrisu.
You should be confident to try that from the Honorable. Just look at that from halfway line. I guess he might be thinking that Olele Kingsley is not as fast as he used to be in his prime, but
not as agile as he used to be.
That's some strength, you know, in the legs of the Honorable Minister.
Here is CK O'Connor, former Black Stars coach in possession. Here is O'Connor. He wants to shoot. O'Connor drives one and it goes just inches away from the goal post. It's a goal kick. Good drive from O'Connor.
Something interesting here. I just wonder why they keep shooting towards the right-hand side of the post and they keep missing the target.
Probably they found Ebenezer Adua has got some weaknesses in that space.
I think so.
Here is Opokunti. Now Enoch Suglo. Sam Johnson now for the ex-Ghanaian internationals. Now Stephen Appiah. Kwame Ayew. Ball intercepted. And it's Haruna Idrisu and John Mensah, but Richard Kingston pops up. John Pencil is showing great desire. Enoch Suglo. Good ball from Stephen Amwa, but Kobe Woyome has been flagged offside.
He just purchased himself a plot of land at the right-hand side of attack. Just look at that. Just waiting for that ball. Couldn't chop it either.
Stephen Appiah.
Haruna.
Stevie Amwa. Now, Honorable Boateng. Sam Johnson feeling the heat from that ball, but he's able to stop the run for a throw into the Parliament 11.
And the forward players of the Parliament 11 asking for some urgency on the balls to be moved quicker.
Chance for Gordon Atram. Here is Atram and Honorable Anyomi with some good defending, and he's asking Gordon Atram to get up. There's no foul.
He used to
here.
be a footballer. Get up. I don't think that was a penalty, not even a foul to start with.
Kobe Woyome, Yusuf Jaja, Steve Amwa, Haruna Idrisu. But the flag goes up. It's offside, the goal won't count, but that's a brilliant effort from the Honorable Haruna Idrisu.
We saw him try one a couple of minutes ago from halfway line, and a smile on his face. Just look at that. He's just not being mobile enough this afternoon. If he had just withdrawn a couple of yards, you know, backwards, that would have been a legitimate goal.
Emmanuel Akilapelu, Sule Ali Montan.
Hi, welcome back for second half of this curtain raiser between the Parliament 11 and the Legends 11. Former Black Stars players against parliamentarians and staff of the Parliament of Ghana. Here is the Honorable Abdul Salam, the Member of Parliament for New Edubiase constituency in the Ashanti region. Yadom with a long drive, but it goes out. Fatau Dauda, the Black Stars goalkeeper's trainer, coming in to replace Richard Kingston, almost tested for the very first time in the game.
That was a teasing ball. We should expect the second half to be more intense. There was a bit more fun in the first 45. We saw the Parliamentary select team taking the lead.
Atram, Derek Boateng trying to find Gordon Atram. Well defended by Fifi Ejapon. Honorable Anyomi. Here is Derek Boateng, another former Fulham player, goes down from the challenge of Mensah. Free kick for the Legends. Here is Kingston.
Yeah, that was Derek Boateng. Lovely skill.
Stephen Baidu with a long drive, but it's intercepted. Ajman Baidu to Muntari. Tanko Ibrahim, the Accra Lions coach, gives the ball to Atram. Now here is Kingston. Kingston and Atram played for the Black Stars in '97. Cross from Kingston, Ajman Baidu. He could have done better, Baidu.
That was a huge let-off for the Parliamentary select side.
I saw Ajman complaining about that tackle on him.
It's been more physical in the last couple of minutes in the second half that we saw in all of the first.
Here is Muntari. Baidu, Atram, Muntari. Lovely play from the former Inter Milan player. He sends the cross. Baidu controls, and Baidu is looking for support. Nearly equalized, but that's some good goalkeeping from Ediano.
That was a good save. That was a good turn as well from Ajman Baidu. Was trying to nick that one towards the far bottom right corner. The goalkeeper did well to have his fingertips on that one.
Here is Fatau Dauda, former Orlando Pirates goalie, to John Pencil, Derek Boateng, Sule Muntari, Atram. Here is a chance for Muntari. Honorable Bobie to Joab. Here is Honorable Abdul Salam. He's a brother of the owner of New Edubiase Football Club, Abdul Salam Yakub. He was actually the communications director of New Edubiase Football Club before he became a member of Parliament for the constituency. He knows his football. He does know his football. And Derek Watson with a chance. Here is Derek. That's some good defending from the Parliament select side.
That was a good first touch as well from Derek Boateng. It seems that Parliamentary select team,
PFA Japan, is getting physical.
yeah, they've been doing some good defending.
Muntari.
Looks like Muntari is not really a fan of that physical battle in midfield.
Here is Ibrahim Mensah for the Parliament select side. But Pencil will take over to Lai Kingston. Oh, brilliant play from Kingston. Trying to find Bedu. Here is Ajman Bedu. This should be a penalty. Referee overlooks it. I think she points to the spot.
It's too soft, or that's a penalty.
I think it's a goal kick.
No, she's not awarding a penalty for that one.
You can see Muntari and Atram complaining.
Yeah, bitterly about that one. But then just look at that ball and just look at that. I think that should have been a penalty.
This should be a penalty.
That should have been a penalty. But Honorable Haruna Idris also walks, to maybe just tell the referee that was a good call from her. Interesting scenes here.
Mensah. Here is Abdul Salam. Here is the Deputy Sports Minister, Opoku Bobie. He's lost possession to Kingston. Now Mensah. Abdul Salam tries the curler and is straight to Dauda. Now Muntari. Derek Boateng and Muntari were part of the Black Satellites team that won silver in Argentina at the World Championship in 2001 under the late coach Afrani.
That was an awful ball, awful pass for Munyomi. It's no one in particular.
Here is Kingston. Cleverly wins the throw-in in favor of the Legends. Now Bedu sprinting forward. Here is Ajiman Bedu. Tries the cross and wins the throw.
Adding some pace and bite up front now. The ex-Blasters players. It looks like they just don't want to lose today.
But they are trailing at the point at this moment. Here is Derek Boateng. Atram. Ibrahim Tanko is late for the ball. Here is Honorable Boateng. A Japan now. Opoku Bobie loses the ball to Bedu.
That's a cheap way to lose the ball.
Haruna Idrisu wins the foul. Referee doesn't think so. Derek Boateng turns around. Here is Lai Kingston! And somewhere, somehow, the ball doesn't enter the net.
But how did he not score that? I thought that was the equalizer for the ex-Blasters players. And that was that first ball and the touch from Derek Boateng onto the path of Lai Kingston. Struck that once. A tip from the goalkeeper. And that ball came off the woodwork. Lai Kingston had space. Just decided to go for the shot. But that was some good reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Honorable Boateng. Afudodu goes back to Fatau Dauda, who finds the BBN Gold Stars coach Frimpong Manso, a former Black Stars defender. Now Ibrahim Tanko, he played for Borussia Dortmund. Now Muntari to Tanko. Tanko has got the pace. Here is Tanko. It is still Tanko. Lovely play from Tanko. But it's a wonderful defense for the Parliament select side.
I'm in love with that skill over there from Ibrahim Tanko. Did so well to retain the ball under pressure. The slide. Lost it momentarily, but regained possession again. But he's just rusty. He's a bit rusty.
Ibrahim Tanko went on to play for Freiburg, Borussia Dortmund, having graduated from Kumasi King Faisal. All eyes on the Honorable Nilante van der Poel to enter the fray. And that's my friend Al Hassan Sohini, the Member of Parliament for Tamale North. Sohini is a former radio presenter with one of Ghana's finest radio stations, Radio Gold. Became a Member of Parliament in 2016 and he's been amazing since. Haruna Idris, oh, lovely play from the Haruna Idrisu, brilliant. Fatawi Sahaku will be proud of his boss.
That's the highlight of the game. What a skill.
Muntari with a cross, goalkeeper. Arno grabs it.
Yeah, we don't really see it much from him, but that was that earlier chance. Sule Muntari. And the appeals for a foul.
Honorable Abdul Salam is a good ball to Mensah. Can they get a second? Here is Mensah. He shoots and it goes over the bar.
Another golden opportunity gone wasted. That was some good, lovely ball into space in between two ex-Blaster players. Just look at how he checks onto his left foot. He had all the time and space to just direct that one on target. But they've been promising.
How these ex-players are not finding the back of the net beat my imagination.
There's something awkward going on because Honorable Haruna Idrisu is walking off even when the ball is still in play.
Do you begrudge him? He's damn tight.
Just look at that.
He hands the captain's armband to Nilante van der Poel. Haruna has been decent, to be fair.
Fairly okay, but he's been walking, literally walking the entirety of the game.
He's a walking striker. I see some urgency in the play of the ex-footballers. Muntari! Goalkeeper saves it. And Muntari is complaining again.
Yeah. He's just not been a fan of physical football throughout his career. And they should take it easy on him.
You're praying that he doesn't get into his elements and retaliate.
Exactly, we know him. We know him. But talking about the ex-Blasters players, they feel they need to equalize. They just can't lose against the lawmakers. They just can't lose against.
That'll be some big news, huh?
Big news. Former professional footballers losing to parliamentarians. Come on.
Unheard of. Abdul Salam. Now, Nilante and Honorable Sohini in 23. Nilante. Patrick has made way for Honorable Al Hassan Sohini, Member of Parliament for Tamale North. Sohini. Such a brilliant chap, in and out of Parliament. He's such an amazing human being. Here is Atram. Now Bedu trying to find Muntari. Muntari controls, goes past his marker, but his effort travels into the stands.
But they're keeping it up here. They know how big those pheromones that strike of theirs sometimes can be. Defensively, I believe that Parliamentary Select 11 have been solid and resolute defensively.
Abdul Salam. Mensah trying to find Abdul Salam again. The new Edubiasi MP can't get to it. Flag was already up for offside.
Yeah. The idea was just brilliant. Execution just not there. But he's been decent at the left-hand side of attack, Abdul Salam, for the Parliamentary select side. You've spoken about the fact that he's had stints, you know, in administrative roles with some of these clubs, and that's purely a man who's been watching football for quite some time.
He actually played a role in the transfer of Salim Adams from New Edubiasi to Hatsabok.
Oh.
Here is Derek Boateng. Onto the path of Lai Kingston, but you don't expect him to get to the ball with that pace on it.
Seems there's something missing for the ex-Black Stars players, especially when they attack it. There's no cohesion. Can't say same when you talk about the Parliamentary select side.
Afudodu has beaten Ilante van der Poitou. Here is Frimpong Manso. He goes down from the challenge of Honorable Sohini. Sohini's main involvement is to bring down Frimpong Manso.
Yeah, someone tell him that's not allowed in football.
No. And he should be reminded that he's not behind the console on the radio station or on the floor of Parliament. Here comes Lai Kingston on the right side with a cross straight into the waiting arms of goalkeeper Arno.
And that's what we keep talking about. That cutting edge up front for the ex-Black Stars players. Not there. Is it because maybe they're not playing with a natural number 9?
Ibrahim Tanko is the number 9. Afudodu brings down Ilante van der Poy, former sports minister and current MP for Odododiodo. Ilante is also a journalist. He's actually one of Ghana's greatest commentators of all times, and I'm excited and proud to say he's my teacher.
Oh.
Here is John Pencil. Now Ajiman Bedu steps forward. Here is Bedu. This should be a foul. Is it in the box or outside the box? I think it's outside the box.
Yeah, and the referee has a decision to make, but I think it's the right one. She's calling for a free kick, but that run from Ajiman Bedu,
I think it was outside the box.
It was outside the box. And you barely see him run like that even during his A-days.
It tells you the urgency they are attaching to the last phase of this game.
Exactly. They just don't want to go down here. And I think it's a good call also from the referee.
Sule Muntari, Derek Boateng, Ibrahim Tanko, all behind us. It looks like it's a Muntari territory. Will it be Muntari or Boateng? I fancy Muntari going for this.
Oh, that's his territory. But the question is power or placement.
Muntari will go for a curler. At this point, I don't think he'll go for a drive. And Muntari bends one, and Muntari equalizes. It was always coming. Sule Ali Muntari, the only Ghanaian to have played for both AC Milan and Inter Milan, equalizes for the Ghanaian legends. It's the Parliament Select Side 1. The legends of Ghana 1.
It's been coming. But you just ask questions of that wall. Was it a wall? Or you just saw players standing? Because I just, doubt the quality of that wall. And it was so easy for Sule Muntari.
I think it's a cheap goal to concede.
Of course. But there was no organization from the goalkeeper as to how the wall was to be constructed. It was a 7-man wall that got beaten at the end.
Here is Larry Kingston. It's 65 minutes and it's 1-1. Here is Lai Kingston. Ajiman Bedu. A Japan clears, but he's come off injured.
Yeah.
You don't go into these physical contests with these former footballers when it's not your profession.
No, they're experts. And you could see how Ajman Bedu had to just, sway a bit. Seems it's a knock. Not sure he can continue.
He can't continue.
Oh, that's quite disappointing.
And the speaker is already in the stadium waiting to do the ceremonial kickoff for the Hearts and Kotoko game. This is his initiative, and I think the Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honourable Alban Bagbin, deserves some commendations.
Yeah. It's a laudable initiative, and you know what awaits us in the next couple of months. Like I said earlier on, it's just a perfect way to bring the whole country together. At this point, it's not about religion, political affiliations. It's just one Ghana, and that's what we're hoping to approach the next couple of months with. There's harmony and unity amongst Ghanaians.
Honorable Japan can't continue anymore. Abdul Salam to Opokubobie, the Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports and Asinafo North MP. Suini loses possession to Muntari. Here is Derek Boateng. He sees Muntari on the left. Here is Muntari, the goal scorer for the Legends. Muntari with a cross. Lai Kingston is lurking. Lai with a cutback. Atram has missed. Afudodu. Ajiman Bedu. Bedu drives one. It takes the deflection of the Honorable Anyomi for a corner to the Legends.
They're piling the pressure now, the Black Stars players. A series of long balls into the box of the Parliament select team.
Derek Boateng, Ibrahim Tanko, unable to get it done well, but it's refreshing to see the Honorable Japan back on the field.
Yeah. Initially, we were thinking he wasn't going to continue with play.
Here is Mensah. That's purposeless. Nilante wanted it, and there he expresses his frustration.
Exactly, especially when you see him making the move into the channel.
Pencil. Muntari. Boateng. Flag goes down, no offside. Here is Ibrahim Tanko, the former Borussia Dortmund striker. It is Tanko, but that's good defending from Enoch Suglo.
Excellent defending from Suglo. Stayed on his grounds. Wasn't deceived by that drop of the shoulder from Ibrahim Tanko.
John Pencil brings down Abdul Salam in an off-the-ball incident. Referee was not watching. Kingston, Boateng, Muntari on his weaker right foot trying to find Atram. Neelands and Van der Boy trying to go past Afudodu, was waiting for the whistle.
He attempted a craft turn. I must say he did that perfectly, but he just couldn't continue with the control.
Ibrahim Tanko, Ajiman Bedu, Lai Kingston with a chance to make it two. Tried to lob the ball over the goalkeeper, but it goes out for a goal kick.
He should be burying that. I remember he got furious during the under-17 WAFU championship when one of his boys missed from that position.
He's not an active player, so you can pardon him.
But he should be scoring from there, like he said.
Honorable Abdul Salam has been flagged offside.
Tight legs, obviously. Wasting too much time in the red zone. And that was it. You could see caught red-handed.
Here is Muntari, goes past to Haney. Suglo. Here is Nilante up against Afudodu. He's beaten Nilante to it. Here is Muntari. Here is Sule Muntari. Gives the ball away to Mensah. Goes to the left-hand side, finds Honorable Wanyomi. Mensah. Fatau Dauda, equal to the task.
But that football was a bit overhit.
Honorable Wanyomi, you can see him punting there, right? He's gasping for breath.
That's what exhausted means. He is exhausted.
Emmanuel Bassa comes in for the Honorable Wanyomi. So the big question is, if he ends in a draw, will the winner be determined on penalty shootout?
I think so.
Here is Abdul Salam. Muntari shakes him off. A Japan now. Here is Mensah. Goes for goal! Nearly beaten Dauda. Is a goal kick. Impressive for Mensah.
That was a great ball from Mensah from distance. They did so well working their way into the third half. Parliamentary select team. That's some good ball.
Here is Sule Muntari. He's added some energy. Here is Ajiman Bedu. Lai Kingston wants it. Bedu keeps it. Kingston to his right. Bedu finds Kingston. Can they get a second? Bedu. He's blasted over the bar. And the Parliament select side seem to be enjoying some support here.
Yeah, of course, there's your fans everywhere in the stands, but that cut back again. The back heel from Lai Kingston onto the path of Ajiman Bedu. Count the number of balls they think into the stands. Those are here.
Honorable Opokubobie displaying why he's a Minister of Sports.
He's a number 10.
Obviously.
It's more like sweet control.
He's Member of Parliament for the Asinafo North constituency. Honorable Opokubobie, Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports. But rather strangely, I cannot see the substantive Minister of Youth and Sports here, who is also a Member of Parliament. Sohini with a cross, away by Afudodu. Here is Mensah. Enoch Suglo tries a shot from a distance and he goes out. 75 minutes. The Legends won. The Parliament select side won.
Yeah, again, they're trading attacks, trading shots. See that shot again from distance. A bit feeble. Not having that needed direction again to beat the goalkeeper.
Flag goes up and Lai Kingston is offside. A decision Kingston doesn't agree with a young referee.
He's not happy about it. He thought he was onside. That was lightning quick from Kingston.
Nilante was waiting to see whether the flag had gone up for offside, but he could have even gone for the ball before.
That's the point.
Thinking for the lines woman.
He wasted too much time looking at the lineswoman at the far end when he should have been running, chasing that ball.
Kingston, Bedu, Ibrahim Tanko is lurking, but Atram arrives. Here is Gordon Atram. Tanko, now Muntari. Ball is cleared by Japan. Now Sohini, Member of Parliament for the Tamale North constituency. Not too sure about his footballing abilities, Sohini. Mensah goes past Afudodu. Can they get a second? And the Parliament select side have their second goal. The beating the ex-Black Stars players. It's not over yet. Is it over?
It's not.
But I'm thinking they've already beaten them.
They have, but there's still some more minutes to be played. But where's the defense of the ex-Black Stars players? You should be asking that. And you can see the goalkeeper trying his best, trying to outmuzzle the attacker. Unfortunately, just couldn't back. No one at all in defense for the former Black Stars players. Just look at that. He had the option to pass. No, but he was confident enough he was going to beat Fatal Dada.
Maybe he should start thinking about swapping professions and becoming a professional footballer. Yeah, this is world class.
From the finish, the composure as well to go past the goalkeeper. And again, it's quite shocking when you realize that the ex-Black Stars players are down here.
Well, the Honorable Nilante van der Poy has made his way out already. He came on as a sub and he's gone off.
Maybe he's played his part. He just
contributed to the second goal.
Yeah, his runs, you know, at least drew some defenders out of position.
Here is Honorable Sohini. Not a good pass from Sohini. Ibrahim Tanko. The Parliament select side defending with their very lives.
They know what's at stake and they know they have just a couple of minutes to see this one through.
Here is Dauda. So Dauda considered one. Kingston also considered one. former Black Stars goalkeepers been beaten by these parliamentarians.
Fair share was easy.
Absolutely. Down with a very poor clearance. It sums up how the parliamentarians and the workers of Parliament have taken the game to these ex-internationals.
I don't think they ever imagined this happening. They've really dominated them in attack.
They truly have. Muntari shaking off an opponent, and Muntari scores the second. 2 goals for Muntari, but the goal will not count. Muntari in his elements.
This vintage Muntari.
He did the Muntari.
Yeah, did everything right, but what was the call? That was a decent pass. He was onside. They cut back again to Muntari, and the connection. I believe the protest will continue, but that was a good ball from Muntari.
Another former youth and sports minister, the Honorable Mama Ayariga, will also be coming in. Mama Ayariga was actually the Minister of Youth and Sports when Ghana went to the finals of the 2015 AFCON. He makes an entry into the game to take the place of the current Deputy Youth and Sports Minister, Opoku Bobie.
Yeah, look at that closing out the game now.
There is Afudodu. Doug Watson goes back to help in defensive duties. Atram. Ibrahim Tanko. Here is Sule Muntari. Flag stays down. It is Muntari. That's uncharacteristic of Sule Muntari.
Zali. That was a good long pass for Ibrahim Tanko to set up Sule Muntari. He was blue and goal, and you'd be thinking he could have gone with his left foot, the inside, with that killer.
Time for substitutions again. Boateng, Bedu. Here's Atram trying to find Pencil. Here's Pencil on the right for four ballers. Swingston across. Can Lai Kingston score? Here's Lai Kingston. good goalkeeping again
Great goalkeeper.
from goalkeeper Arno.
He's keeping the Parliamentary in the game.
It's been a delight to watch. Derek Watson again. Goalkeeper Arno to the rescue of the Parliament Select side.
Is any team watching? Is any Premier League side watching?
Had someone in need of goalkeepers.
Maybe that's one for them. A perfect one for them. Brilliant saves. So confident.
Here is Abdul Salam. Now Mensah, can they get a third? And it's 3-1 against the ex-Black Stars players. Mensah again. Unbelievable stuff here at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's the staff of Parliament and the members of Parliament Select side 3 ex-Black Stars players 1.
You would have to repeat that again. You will have to repeat that again. But they are just running routes now. And the ex-Black Stars players do not have any questions, answers to the questions they're asking. But that was an audacious chip. Again, no one in defense. Just look at that. That was a 4v2 situation. And the chip for Taudauda in no man's land.
No. Afunodu was trying to desperately stop the ball from Abdul Salam, but Mensah was lurking around Afunodu, and obviously Afunodu is over 50 years and Mensah is a young chap, above his 30s.
Of course, he is the one to add that energy and bite up front to do the finishing.
Here is Derek Watson. Now they have a 2-goal deficit. Ibrahim Tanko, Gordon Armstrong, here is Tanko. Mensah clears the ball away.
They are desperately searching for that equalizer. They know they have to score as soon as possible.
Here is Muntari. Can't even get a shot across. There's a Parliament Select side in possession. Without any tackle on him, he loses possession and gets possession again. It's a corner.
And that's what the fans need. He shows so much desire to win that ball. For a moment, you'll be thinking that he completely lost possession and then just gets back on his feet to win it again. And his hard work finally ends his team a corner kick. But it's fair to say that there's Black Star players are really struggling defensively.
We're into the final minutes of 90. Almost a minute to wrap up. It'll be interesting to see how many minutes of time added on. It's over. The Parliamentarians, the select side from the Parliament of Ghana, have beaten the ex-Black Stars players by 3-1. Interesting stuff here.
Unprecedented. The Parliamentarians in the better of the former professional footballers. No one would have anticipated this after 90 minutes. Just no one would have thought of this after 90 minutes. But they've really proven that they've played football. Some of these parliamentarians have shown that they used to play football in their heydays, and
I've been extremely impressed by the turn of events. It's been a very nice game. Your final comment before we wrap up.
it's been great. It's been very accelerating and exciting. What a getting race that we've had to the main event itself. And Nana, tell you what, I just can't wait for 6 p.m.
A proper appetizer for the main meal at 6 p.m. Democracy Cup curtain raiser, full-time MPs and staff of Parliament 3, ex-Black Stars players 1.
Where you at? Say, are we ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Louder. Are we ready? Let's go. Say. So respectfully order the players to return back to the pitch. Respectfully order the players to return back to the pitch. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have Parliament 11, all the players and technical team of Parliament 11 come back here onto the pitch? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to have all the players and technical team of Parliament 11 come back here onto the pitch. And ladies and gentlemen, we would like to do a quick roll call to Ghana Supporters Union. Are you in the building? I can't hear you. One more time. Ghana Supporters Union. Are you in the building? And